wanted to show, now that it's fall, I've just been wanting to show like what I do to start off fall morning since the weather is changing, the sun is coming up at a different time. I realized 5 a.m. just was not a good time for me. So I am starting my days at 6 a.m. and honey, it hasn't been a struggle, but it's been a struggle. So I like to start the day by opening up the blinds a little bit. I usually head in the other room, and once I get here, I like to turn on the lights for my plants. I feel like it helps the ones that are not close to the sun get a little bit of light. And I just kind of go around the house and make sure everything's looking good. I like to let light come into my kitchen area too. And that just starts off the day fresh for me. I like to see the sunlight. It's my favorite part of every day. It's just seeing the sunshine. From there, I usually make up my bed. And I make my bed every day. Call me like crazy. I don't stay in the bed very long in the morning. Once you're up, you're up. And I make up my bed. Come on, look at that. There's nothing like a fresh made bed. And leave it to me to want it to be perfect, but ooh, this is how I get in the bed at night. And that's one of the main reasons why I make my bed, because when I pull those sheets back at the end of the day, baby, it is so satisfying. Like you can't tell me nothing about it. I'm gonna light a little candle because I also like my room to smell super fresh later on. First up in my skincare routine, I use Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant on my face. I love the way that it has a kind of soft abrasion that feels like I'm getting a quick scrub, but also a really deep clean, and it comes in powder form. I absolutely love it. Thank you to my friend, because baby, she is a beauty influencer, and she hands off all the goodies to me once she's done making her vids. I'm an old school girl, and I still use Dickinson's Witch Hazel as a toner for my skin. I don't really have any skin problems or acne. I get a few hormonal acne from time to time, but I can just use regular toner. I also use Paula's Choice Triple Active Total Repair Serum on my skin. It feels really good going on, and it's just a nice addition to my skincare routine in the morning. And I also use Sonage High Impact Vitamin C Serum on my skin as well. I've had the best luck with vitamin C serums. They just brighten up my complexion and keep everything even. Like I said, I don't really get a lot of acne, so there's not a lot of hyperpigmentation or anything. I just like to keep my skincare looking good. It's not me if I'm not dancing, so you always know I'm going to do a little dance in between. I am also using Peter Roth Potency Brightening Vitamin C Moisturizer, and it's so thick, so lush. I absolutely adore it. And that is typically the end of my skincare routine in the morning. I like to keep it light because I'm getting ready to head to the gym. Sometimes I just have to sit down because I hop up out of the bed and turn my swag on so quick that sometimes I need to just sit down for a second and get it together. I am going to make myself a cup of tea. I've been doing that a lot lately. It's just a time for me to ground when I get ready to do my journaling and my writing before I head out to the gym. So I've been drinking cinnamon tea that I get off Amazon. It's absolutely delicious. If you're a cinnamon person, I'm definitely a cinnamon person. I use cinnamon tea as well as a couple bags of green tea to get the good health properties from green tea too. And I usually put in a little stevia. These are things that I do in the morning for myself to ground before I have to start interacting with people and moving throughout my day. And I just like a good cup of tea. I'm getting back on my tea stuff. I really am not and never have been a coffee girl. I like coffee, but I just feel like coffee makes me extremely anxious. And I have pre-workout before I go to the gym, so that typically will give me enough anxiety. Speaking of journaling, I've been using the Gratitude Journal by Be Rooted, and you can also buy Be Rooted in Target or at BeRooted.com. This one is particularly special to me because it's a gratitude journal, and inside it just asks a few things. It'll have you fill in the date, what you're grateful for that day, what your favorite part of that day was, and what you're looking forward to the next day, as well as write down like your thoughts. I typically just start out with what I'm grateful for in the morning, and then I fill out the endings at the end of my day. So that way, like, I've done some journaling. My tea is ready, baby. Look at that. Look at my cup. My girl Sterling got me this cup. I'm pretty sure it's from Anthropologie. She always gave me the best mugs, so I like to put my tea and things that people gave me. I love it. It makes me feel close to my friends as well. While my tea is cooling, I'm gonna pop back down and do some long form journaling, which for me, I usually pick up my phone because I set a timer for 10 minutes every day. I know a lot of times people think they don't have time to write, but set a timer, 5-10 minutes, set the timer. Freehand your thoughts. I use a composition notebook when I can't find journals that I like, but I definitely sit down with myself and write about how I'm feeling, what I've been up to, who pissed me off, who made me happy. Like, baby, if you wanted to be wrote about fondly, behave. Because, baby, you make the highlights in my book. I'm telling you, this is the way that I ground myself. Absolutely. When I tell you this tea is so good, I'm telling you, I want to like link this cinnamon tea for y'all because it's so fire. And you see, look how free I look after I done talked about everybody in my journal. Baby, 100% feeling great. Now we are on to the vitamin and shot that I take each day. I like to take a couple probiotic gummies before I get ready to head out to the gym, as well as I always talk about my apple cider drink that I make. It is apple cider vinegar. There's garlic in there, ginger, actually a knob ginger chopped up. There's black pepper as well as local honey, and it is great for allergies and just keeping your immune system together. I always keep this and I just give it a good little stir. I think a piece of garlic came out while I was stirring it. But I'll take like maybe 3 tablespoons of that, or how much ever I feel like taking that day. It actually doesn't bother me. Call me weird, but I like the way that apple cider vinegar tastes. I'm a sour girl, so it doesn't bother me at all. When I tell you I rarely get sick, I rarely get sick. Like, I have insurance just as a backup, but I never get sick. From there, before I even get ready to head out, I like to pop and look at the emails that I already have and just make sure like what I'm going to be doing for the day so that I can know how to time myself with things I need to do, because I can lose track in the gym and I don't like to lose track in the gym. So I just open up my calendar and check my emails really quick before I get ready to go. All right, so I have a heavy leg day at the gym, so I am going to eat before I go, and it's just something really quick that I make. It's not really hard. I'm going to pop some bacon in the air fryer. I like to keep my English muffins in the freezer, and I just pop out because I just don't eat a lot of like bready products. So I'm going to pop one of those out. I just pop one out whenever like I want to use one. I'm going to make 2 over easy eggs, and before I do that, I'm going to have some Good Belly probiotics, because I find that with my gummy probiotic and just maybe a couple ounces of that in the morning, it keeps the gut healthy and everything moving along. Also, like I said, I love, like, I've been eating a lot of like microgreens, and so I'm going to have an English muffin topped with cream cheese, as well as some everything bagel seasoning. I'm going to put the bacon on top of that, and then I'm going to stack the eggs on top of that, and then put some sprouts on top with a little bit of hot sauce. And baby, that's just such a quick breakfast. I sped this up just so you guys wouldn't have to watch this super slow. But a healthy meal for me in the morning, afternoon, whenever you have it, is the crux of like a great routine for me. Listen, if you've never frozen your English muffins, freeze your English muffins, especially if you just don't eat them every day. I don't eat them every single day. You can put a towel over it, pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds, baby, and you have a fresh English muffin. it's a life hack. It's a life hack for me. I'm gonna pop my microgreens on there. It's a spicy microgreen blend, and then I'm going to eat. Like, this is so good. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, it's fire.
Sleep is so important, and if you can, try to get at least 7 hours a night. And they're saying that you can't. You need to, again, this is your health. Sleep is like one of the most important things in your health. And so you need to start moving around before you get stuck. You're confused why you're doing everything right except for that, and you're still not seeing the results that you want to see. Okay, so I was gonna go home, okay, but I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking 3 p.m. I haven't had breakfast, and I have like a 30-minute drive home. So I just thought that we would just kind of, order a sandwich. And guys, I got a turkey sandwich because obviously like turkey's pretty high in protein, but I'm not even eating.
All right, now we've had breakfast, we've written our journal, we've done all the good things of a fall routine, and definitely for me, a big part of my day is getting ready to head to the gym. I, like most people, like, I need to go in there. Look, the all black has been helping me out. I've been trying to kind of refine my gym look a little bit. Although I do like colors, so I can't just buy all black. But I mean, look at the evidence. Black just looks good on you. It just looks good. I'm getting myself ready to go to the gym. Today is a upper body day, so I am going to wear my walking sneakers today because I don't need to be flat per se because it's not a leg day. So I'm getting ready to go. Before I go to the gym in the morning, it is essential that I have some pre-workout. I like to use C4 Super Sport. And baby, it ain't doing nothing but waking me up. And I will attest that the other day I did start to feel like I got a little push midway through the workout. This flavor is a fruit punch flavor, and it absolutely tastes like fruit punch, but like I said, I think pre-workouts are so disgusting, and I am going to look into getting one that has zero flavor because I do not like any of the flavors. I'm just really, really thinking about that. Except that one that I did have that was a mango one, and it wasn't from C4, but the flavor was great, but it didn't make me get any push through workout. But I did notice that on the back end, I had like a little less muscle soreness, but here we go. Y'all see, I hate pre-workout. So before I go, I always grab my earbuds, which you would be surprised at how much I actually leave them, and then I grab my little gym bag and fill it with things that I'm gonna need. I work out in my home gym downstairs, so I can always pop back for my stuff, but I make sure that I get my bottle of water, I get a Celsius just in case I might need like another pick-me-up midway through the workout, and then I typically head out. This is my 6 a.m. fall routine mini vlog. I just wanted to kind of show how routine in your day can help you become more successful at anything that you have going on. And whenever I feel out of sorts, or I have anxiety, or things just aren't going the way that I want them to go, I lean heavy into my routines. Be lenient with yourself, switch them up as much as you need to. Do whatever you need to make yourself feel grounded in these changing times. Y'all know that sun about to start popping out at a different time, and it's going to be dark at like 4 o'clock. I always prep for that so I won't have the sadness. I'm at the gym now. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button.